I'm Taylor Reilly. Welcome to the Greenroots Transformation channel, where every week I share a video aimed to help high achievers and action takers conquer their prediabetes or type 2 naturally, sustainably, and quickly, oftentimes within 12 weeks, and achieve vibrant energy and health without counting carbs, without weekly injections, and without the handfuls of pills. And if you're here, you're likely wondering to yourself, I'm following all the rules, so why is my blood sugar still so high? Sound familiar? You're eating clean, watching carbs, cutting back on sugar, you're walking every day, trying to hit those 10,000 steps a day, you're taking the meds the doctor gave you and the expensive supplements that the functional medicine specialist recommended, but your A1C still isn't where you want it. Your weight loss has stalled and your energy is practically gone by 3 o'clock every day. And you've got too much work to do to be crashing every afternoon. So if you've been doing everything right and still not seeing the results that you want, you are not alone. I see this all the time. You are not alone and you are not the problem. The real problem is the advice that you've been given is really just designed to manage symptoms. High blood sugar, stubborn weight, low energy, those aren't the root issues your body is struggling with. They're just the warning lights. So when you focus only on symptoms and never address the systems that are dysfunctional underneath, there's no diet, medication, or supplement in the world that's going to solve what's actually breaking down inside your body and causing your labs and causing your symptoms. So that's why so many high achievers like you end up doing more, eating less, and still watching their health get worse and worse. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why this traditional advice keeps failing you. I'm going to help you understand what's really driving your insulin resistance and how my clients have been reversing their prediabetes and type 2, like I said, many of them in 12 weeks or less, without living in fear of carbs, without fasting and going to bed hungry, and certainly without injecting themselves every week. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Here's the truth. You don't have a willpower problem and you don't have a blood sugar problem. You're caught in something that I call the insulin resistance spiral. And most plans you've been given are one size fits all and symptom focused, right? Cut carbs, lose weight, take more meds, stack the supplements, fast longer. And while you may see a short-term win, right, that little uptick on the spiral, those surface level tactics are stressors to your already highly stressed and dysfunctioning system. So here's why. When you undereat or overexercise, your body activates a stress response, flooding your system with cortisol, with adrenaline, spikes your blood sugar even more, and makes your cells even less responsive to insulin. Then add in nutrient depletion from restrictive eating, poor sleep from blood sugar crashes, and a nervous system that's stuck in fight or flight, and suddenly your well-intentioned plan is fueling the very dysfunction that you've been trying to fix, right? So you don't need more restriction, and you certainly don't need a miracle supplement. You need a strategy that works with your biology and not against it. So I want to tell you a little bit about Angie. Very smart, very successful professional tax analyst. She's a real doer. She went to the diabetes educator recommended by her insurance company once she was diagnosed and followed that conventional diabetes protocol. Low carb, high protein, tons of supplements, cinnamon, berberine, chromium picolinate, you name it. And she was weighing her food and restricting her portions. She didn't eat any refined carbs or sugar. She was so diligent, and she lost some weight and was initially pretty hopeful because she thought that that meant that her labs would have been much improved. However, when she went back in for her quarterly blood work, her A1C increased from a 7.1 to an 8.4. So she was just devastated. And the diabetes educator just told her to try harder, watch what she eats, move more. But Angie is smart enough to understand, and I'm sure you are too, that doing more of the same thing and expecting a different result really is just lunacy, right? She wanted to reverse it, and she was committed to doing whatever it took, but she knew she needed a better approach. And that's when she came to me. I was able to help her uncover the real issues her body was facing: lipotoxicity, poor liver function, inflammation, poor sleep patterns, an overwhelmed nervous system. And I built her a personalized strategy using my metabolic restoration pathway method, focusing on giving her cells what they need to heal, improving her insulin sensitivity, regulating her blood sugar naturally, nourishing her instead of depriving her. And in 12 weeks, her A1C dropped from an 8.4 to a 5.4, officially non-diabetic range, without taking any meds, without taking any supplements. She lost 28 pounds and is feeling more energized and empowered now than she has in years, all without counting carbs, without going hungry, and without doing more. Because the truth is, she didn't need more willpower or more strategies. She just needed to understand what was going on with her body and have the right approach with the simplest, most effective solutions to get her to her goals. She said that once she understood what her body actually needed, it was all much easier than she thought. And she's not alone. Most of my clients say something similar. So with her amazing story in mind, here are 3 shifts I want you to start thinking about now. Number 1, stop chasing weight loss. Okay? Weight gain is a symptom of insulin resistance, especially that weight gain around your belly. It's not the cause of the problem. So when you restore metabolic function at the cellular level, your body releases fat naturally because it's no longer in survival mode. Number 2, stop fearing the carbs. Your body isn't broken. It's just overloaded. Carbohydrate intolerance is a sign that your cells just aren't metabolizing glucose properly. Not that carbs are the enemy. And when we restore insulin sensitivity, you can enjoy carbs without the chaos, is what I like to say. Number 3, stop pushing harder at strategies that are creating more stress. More steps, more fasting, more rules equals more cortisol, more inflammation, and worse blood sugar control. Root cause healing means less pressure on your nervous system and more results with less effort. So if your current plan feels harder every month and delivers fewer and fewer results, that's your sign that it's time to stop trying to manage your body and start helping it heal. You don't need to work harder. You just need to work smarter with a strategy built for your biology, your lifestyle, and your goals. So if you're ready to reverse insulin resistance at the root once and for all and conquer your prediabetes or type 2 and get back into thriving health and amazing energy, then I invite you to book a free 45-minute insulin resistance audit with me personally. We'll hop on Zoom for about 45 minutes and I'll help you uncover what's driving your diabetes diagnosis. It's different for everybody. We'll get clear on your goals and map out an exact step-by-step strategy to restore your health quickly, naturally, and sustainably. The link you can find to book in is below and in my bio as well, and spots are limited. I'm Taylor Reilly, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.